Guten Morgen, everyone. It has been a while since I've come over here to say hi. But I'm on an adventure today through my city, and I thought I would take you with me. I'm sure you've been following me over at Very Unofficial Travel Guides. Been posting and creating so many videos over there, and it feels really good. The numbers are going up and up and up. I know that a lot of people are really enjoying watching it and sort of living through my cruise experiences vicariously. And I wanted to do what I do a lot and figure out ways that I can get even better. And I decided I want to buy an external microphone, or like an extra microphone for my iPhone, because my iPhone is what I use to make most of my videos with. And I just realized that the sound isn't always so good, especially if there's wind. And there is a huge pro audio store here in Hamburg. It's about 2.5 miles away from where I live. And I can easily take the U-Bahn there, or I can ride my bike there in like 20 minutes. But it's a nice day, and as you can see, and I decided to just take the very picturesque walk all the way there and back. See how pretty my city is? And I know you guys are probably hearing a lot of wind sounds here. It is a pretty windy day. There's a lot of sailboats out there. And getting this external microphone is the combating the wind sounds is one thing that's supposed to be good at. So we'll have to try it out. Hashtag my city is prettier than yours. We are now in the Botanical Garden, and you can see the television tower back there. It's called the television tower, but it's not used for that anymore now that everything's digital. And this body of water you see here, we're gonna walk along it for a while. This is actually the old moat that used to go around the city, like, you know, hundreds or thousands of years ago. So this side would have been the inside of the city, and that side would have been outside of Hamburg. And this used to be on this side like a fortress wall, and there were only, you know, a couple bridges coming into the city, and that's how things were set up back then. These beautiful gardens with the paths and rocks and terraces and little cafes and restaurants and basically peacefulness and beauty are free of charge. It's like a city park, so anybody can come in here and walk around, go jogging. Somebody's playing some music, and it's just another thing that I really appreciate about my city. You can see up here is a beer garden, a terrace where you can go, and it looks sort of like decorated for Oktoberfest, and it would be. This is the Oktoberfest time, but the actual festival in Munich isn't happening this year. Down there is where the end of the moat that still exists is. And it's all been filled in here. And as we continue on along the path of the moat this way, it's a park now, but this used to all be water. And even though there's less water in this area of the park now, it's still so pretty. I mean, come on. Isn't this gorgeous? And these buildings you can see here are actually part of the High Court of Hamburg. Very ominous looking. It's water flowing uphill. Where have we seen this before? And now I have to pee. This is another one of the buildings used by the court system here in Hamburg. The design reminds me a little bit of like an American state capitol, with the dome in the middle and the towers on the side. But I'm pretty sure this has been here longer than any state capitol in the United States. So this would have been the inspiration and not the other way around. Look at how soft and clovery this grass looks. I almost want to take off my shoes and walk barefoot on here, but I'm not going to do it. We are nearing my goal. That building that's peeking out over the trees with the cranes sticking out of it, that is an old, a building left over from the war. It was used, there were great big aircraft shooting guns on top of it, and also a bunker in the basement, and now it's used for dance studios, music studios, and this music store is inside of it as well. I think it's kind of nice that something as ugly as this, left over from something as ugly as the war, has been turned into something that's used to make something nice like music and dance. There it is, very ominous looking. Everybody knows this as the bunker. And yeah, originally there were no windows, and you can kind of see the turret shape on the top. So there were guns up there to shoot down planes. That's what war is about, I guess. But now it's been converted, and actually they're building like luxury apartments on top of it now, I think. So those are going to be like fancy schmancy penthouses. Maybe if this channel skyrockets, then I can move into there too. Are you looking forward to the house tour? Here we are, a paradise for music and recording people. And it says the first floor is where the studio and recording stuff is. But I'm gonna check out the bottom floor here because I'm not sure if the microphone I'm looking for counts as like professional studio in recording. This is obviously the drum department. Also not what I'm looking for. All right, let's go up to the first floor. That must be where the microphones are. It's like a mecca of MIDI controllers and e-pianos and synthesizers. Well, here's a little update. They had literally hundreds of microphones there. Hundreds. Except the one that I wanted. They had one from the same company and the same sort of model, but it's a newer model, and I want the generation before that because you can hook it right onto the telephone without needing like an extra connector. I don't know why in the newer generation they changed that, because it's definitely more convenient, but unfortunately they didn't have it, and they said they could order it from me, but it wouldn't be here until probably the end of next week. And I know that they have it on Amazon Prime, and that it'll get here quicker and cost the same. I just really wanted to give some business to, you know, like an actual store, but it doesn't always work out that way, does it? And before I start the long walk home, I'm trying to make a day off of today, and so I think I'm gonna sit down here and have a little snack and a beer. How does that sound? Here we are. This is one of the beers they have on tap. It's called Stiftungsbräu from Erding, where my friend Andreas, the bodyguard, lives. And it's like a special thing that it comes in this kind of glass. Usually beers don't come in these kind of containers in Germany. It's like, it's extra. Prost, everybody. I want to show you something. Have you ever seen one of these before? These party bikes are really popular for guys here in Hamburg when they have their bachelor party. I don't think those guys are having their bachelor party because I don't see any beer, and there's also a woman on there, but they're having a good time. I have begun the journey home, and although I did not get the microphone today, I sent a message to Marcus and he ordered it from Amazon Prime, like I said, for the same price. And it will be here on Monday, and today's Saturday, so that's not bad. And even though I didn't get the microphone, I did get out for a nice walk and had a nice, refreshing adult beverage. And now I've got a nice walk home. So it was more than half a win, I would say. And I also got to talk to you guys, so that's also a plus as well. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope that I can get back to you guys again soon, and it doesn't take me so long to make the next video here for this channel. And as always, I'm really appreciative of your feedback, so let me know what you think in the comments below. See ya!